Hi, it's Doug Richards, and for my clients, it's now 8:35 maybe. So now I gotta head on to work. Oh, this is kind of crazy. And I don't know why Microsoft's doing this. In fact, if you ask me, Microsoft needs to stick to certain things. They need to stick with it. And here's what I'm talking about. What's going on is that Metro is going to not be the name of the new UI for Windows 8. Really? Okay. I think that it's a perfect name because Metro is exactly what it is. It's a standard block, square, rectangle. The text is very easy to read, either white, black, and a color that tells people what something is. Like what you see in the streets, like stop signs, and it's straight to the point. You can see it from far. And Metro mentions subway signs. Just arrows pointing this way. It is easy to read. You can see it at a glance. And I think that's why Windows Phone, when people get a Windows Phone 7, people like it because it's just so easy to use. Just like how reading Metro signs are easy to use, or easy to read and identify certain things when you're trying to look for a train or something, or a stop sign, or whatever. Okay? Whatever Microsoft's trying to do, we haven't heard yet what the new name will be. By the time you see this vlog, it's probably already been disclosed, but at this time of this recording, it is now August 6th, I think. August 7th, August 6th, I don't know, it's a Monday. We don't know what the new style UI is going to be called. But here's the thing though. I still believe that Windows is still the wrong name for this new UI. It's not the right name. Get rid of Windows altogether. And if you're going to stick to Metro, let's, within 2 iterations of Windows 10, get rid of the desktop. Because it is confusing. Because Metro is going to be a whole different animal all to itself. The desktop experience is an experience to itself. So don't support desktop after a couple iterations of Windows. And force people to design apps that are compatible with the new system. And Metro is not very hard to design for. In fact, it's easier to design for Metro than it is to design for Windows. We don't have to know as much C++ to design for Metro. And all these Java-based proprietary software that companies use, they need to get out of that. Oh, because one person knows Java, he decides to design a Java-based application. Now, get over it. Learn something new, like Silverlight or something. In fact, I don't think it should be Silverlight. I think it should be HTML5. Learn HTML5, learn how to integrate it with your database, and get over it. Desktop is going away. I think Microsoft's going to get rid of desktop. If not Windows 9, it's going to be Windows 10. And it's going to hurt a lot of people. I'm going to have to get used to Metro. I'm going to have to get used to it. I'm so used to working in a desktop environment, Windows environment, for years. Ever since Windows 3.1. I'm used to working with Windows. I am not familiar with Metro. So I'm going to get used to it. But you know what? Change is good. Change it up a little bit, damn it. I don't mind change. I love change. And even though change is a little hard at first, eventually you will get used to it. Just like those people who have to use MS-DOS for years had to get used to learn how to work in a desktop environment. And let me tell you about those people. For many years, they were always bringing up the command prompt to do most of their work because they weren't used to working in a desktop environment. But a lot of those people had to eventually learn how to move away from that. Yes, there are certain things you still have to do in command prompt. Yes, there are a lot of things you have to do in command prompt, but most of it can be done in a desktop environment. And that's what Metro is going to do. You're going to be able to do all the same things that you're used to doing in Metro. Just as long as the company that you work for designs applications to work in the Metro environment, or whatever it's going to be called. Metro squares. Metro angles. Well, it's not really an angle, so that's not a good word. But you get the point, right? Just get used to it, folks. The start menu, where? You're missing the start menu. Use the fucking start button if you're missing the start menu so much. Use the start button. It is not that big of a loss. The start menu is not something to cry over. What IT departments will have to do is they're going to have to train people. But you know what? You have to train people anyway whenever you update your proprietary software. We have to do it at University of Phoenix. So it's not just proprietary software you got to train people on. Now you got to train people on new versions of Office 2013 and Windows 8. So what? Train them. 150,000 employees. Oh well, train them. Because we have to do the same thing at University of Phoenix. Come up with some PowerPoint presentations or one of those cool little, learning slides that people can click on and play with for 2 hours. Say, hey, this is Windows 8. This is Office 2013. This is what you're going to be working with from now on. This is how you get the start menu. This is how you get to this. This is how you get to that. This is how you get to the desktop. This is how you do this. Now, you understand? Great. We understand this is a new change for you. We understand that you're going to have to get used to it. But trust me, we have to get used to it as well. Have fun. I meant to hit that one right there. Whee! Little U-turn and a half there. Oh, shit. 8:52 is 8:45 right now. Alright, so I got time to get in there, make some coffee, grab a couple of snacks from the snack room, and then head out to work. Of course, since I'm working now in the place of work, I'm not going to be able to show you that much inside. And 2 shows ago, which will be August 2nd or 1st, I don't remember which, that actually I can leave that open, let the car out, so close that a little bit. But I'm not going to be able to show you much. But I will be able to show you. Okay, August 2nd, or August 1st, August 2nd vlog, which hasn't been edited yet, but it will be. I captured these vultures that comes to our windowsill on the 4th floor. And these vultures are huge. I didn't realize they were that big. Wow. Those things were huge. Beautiful creatures, though. Gorgeous looking creatures. So let me get out of here. I want to have time to make some coffee. Peace out.